Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're starting on the Farming Sim 22 series, so this is going to be one of two series, hopefully. So this is going to be the Farming Sim 22 survival series. So we're going to start on easy, just so we start off with some good stuff, because I don't know... I basically don't know everything about the game yet. This is probably my second time playing. Obviously, the first save that you saw was basically me just messing around, making sure that some mods that are not on Mod Hub work, like the Sim dashboard interface, which I'm currently using off screen to run some equipment and stuff. But yes, so we're going to start off, we're going to go to Elm Creek. As I said in the previous video when we were unboxing everything, Elm Creek looked to be one of the best maps possible. So we're going to start off in Elm Creek. So this is going to be one of two series. So this is going to be the survival series, where we start in easy mode, in a survival state. When we hop in, we'll set up all of our different stuff that we want to do. I'm just quickly going to run through all of this just very quickly, just for what I want, what I don't want. I'm just going to do it very quickly because I know roughly exactly what I want anyway, so that's why I'm just rushing through it. But yeah, once we get into the game, we'll start making all of the stuff available to us and go from there. So I just want to quickly run through everything, grab a pair of gloves, make sure they're a nice John Deere green, even though they're not really John Deere green. So, let's get straight into it. So I don't want to take the guided tour on because we don't need it. Right, so welcome to Elm Creek. So this is going to be the survival series. Again, like I said earlier, it's going to be one of two series. This is going to be the survival series, and the next series shall be what they're going to be. They're going to be the multiplayer series, which is going to be on and off. It's going to be very spread out, the multiplayer series, but this one should happen every single week, just because this game is amazing. Right, so before we start off, that's going to get really loud. Before we start off, I'm going to turn some of my game's sounds down if I can. Yeah, master volume, turn it down to 50, maybe 70 actually, might be a lot better. So let's go and set everything up. So there's a lot of different stuff in the new 22. We probably won't be getting to farming in this episode. We might do a little bit. We're just basically looking around everything. So we start off in August, so it is harvest season for the wheat and some of the other crops. Obviously we've got our weather and everything, what all the prices everything go for, and then pets and contracts and other stuff like that. So I want to quickly just run through the game and basically run everything, you know, as it were. So I want to go through seasonal growth. I want to go through 1 day a month. I would like snow on because that's going to be interesting. I want to take crop destruction off, just for the simple reason being is because it's a brand new game and some of the controls are a little bit finicky, I've noticed. So I want to keep crop destruction off for the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then we'll turn it back on and go from there. So ploughing required is on. Field stone is on, lime required is on, weeds are on, dirt is normal, engine start is off, stop and go braking is on, field limit is off, just because I don't know how the mechanics work. I'm going to mess around with them off camera, and maybe next episode they'll be turned on. Fuel usage, normal, and I want not one AI worker to buy anything, just to make it a lot easier. Everything else should be fine. Pounds, miles, Celsius and acres are the units that I use. Gears are automatic because I do not have a gear shift currently. I will probably get one in the future, so we'll see on that one. And then everything else should be fine and dandy and fully set up. So let me turn this boy down. So we're going to try and start everything in first person because that's probably the best thing possible. Oh, I love the new sounds. Right, so this is ready to harvest, needs lime, needs ploughing. So let's go through all of the different tractors and stuff that we've got. So here we have the top liner header harvester, or the header. So the fur top liner. I've got to figure out which one's which. Oh, the sounds in this is so nice. So here we are in the top liner. This is an absolutely wonderful machine, and if I turn on my beacons, yeah, the beacon in real life is actually turning and running and everything else, which is absolutely amazing because when we do a lot of first person stuff, as you can see, there's no indication anywhere if there is beacons running, other than the little bit that's up here in the corner of that display, because I would imagine once you turn that off, yeah, the beacons go off. So it's nice to have a physical beacon so that you can actually physically see if your beacons are running. It's also really nice because for some reason in most of these tractors and most of the harvesters and equipment, there is no indication for beacons, which is really weird to me. So that's a good, nice, lovely thing to have. Obviously, we start off with the John Deere, what's this, the 4700 maybe? Let me look at the thing. Yeah, there you go. 4755, so a lovely, lovely tractor. Obviously with the, what's that, a cultivator by the looks of it, behind us, and a front weight, which is always amazing. And we also start with another John Deere. This is the 7810, so a medium-sized tractor with what looks to be the drill and a front weight as well. Do we start off with anything else? Yes, we do. We start off with the Massey Ferguson 3670 with a nice, lovely trailer, and we get the Lizard pickup. What is this? The 86? Yeah. So the lovely 86. This will probably change out because I don't really like it too much, but we'll see. Right, so let's get harvesting then. I need to turn the engine on. Oh, the sound, the startup sound for this. I hope you guys can hear it. Here, look, I'll turn up the volume just a little bit. I won't go too high. Ah, my back button isn't working. That's interesting. Oh, lovely. So if I turn my microphone off, you guys can hear the engines. Oh, lovely bit of kit. Right, let's go ahead and start getting all of this done. So let's lower the header. So we're going to do a little bit of farming. I'll probably do one pass of each different thing to sort of get into it and everything else. Maybe time lapse a couple of other bits. But yeah, we'll go from there. So unfold. Oh, the lovely unfolding process. Oh, the sounds to that is absolutely fantastic. Right, let's lower the header. Oh, it's already lowered. And let's turn it on. Is this one? No. Oh, there we go. I must have double pressed it. Right, let's get going. Ooh. Ah, the animations. Look at the animation at in the bottom. That looks really, really nice. I quite like that, and I like having the speedometer not only not in revs, but in miles, which is nice. I wonder if there's a limit to how fast you can go. Just floor it. Kind of. There is and there isn't. Make sure I'm getting absolutely everything. Come away from the harvester a bit. So yeah, unfortunately, actually we could just turn off the, how do I turn the thing off? That's a good question. Let's press this button. So what we want to do is we want to, does this not have a spreader? It looks like it does, but I don't know so much. Oh yes, we do. Okay, so it's left trigger, which is this one, and right on the D-pad. And then that should spread it, hopefully. as we pick everything up. There we go. That's going to be nice. Yeah, because I don't think we have a baler or anything, so it's kind of wasted to put it in all of its different piles and such. So I'm gonna. Which one's to lift the head? I probably need to be in the correct tool. So that's interesting. That's a little bit different. Where you have to actually be inside the tool that you want to manipulate, which is actually quite nice. It's nice to have. Whereas in 19 we could be in practically anything unless it was like a mower or something, which was kind of useful. So I could have just sat in the harvester selection and it will give me every single control for the header, the harvester, or anything else we had, which was quite nice. I quite enjoyed that. Right, let's lift up the header. Let's come back around. Ooh, I didn't want the guided tour. Go away. Yes, we know how to do all that. Cool. Ooh. That's because I'm waiting for all of the different stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit annoying because I have a feeling that I've clicked the wrong button when loading into the game. Ooh, that's actually a good thing to look for. Do I have control over the header in my steering? I do. I have a little bit of control. That's actually quite nice. I'm gonna try and go around this because I don't want to hit it. But yeah, off screen I'll go around and hit all of the different stuff for it, which is... yeah. So we can control some of the header functions, which is quite nice. I know that we could have done that in 19. It's a really nice thing to see come over. It would be nice if we knew how to use it though, because if we knew how to use it properly, that would have been really, really nice. I wonder if that is even in the game, if it's even implemented or anything. That'll be interesting. There we go. So let's start harvesting. So I'm going to time lapse the rest of this, and we'll see you in the next job. Okay, and here we are coming to the last little bit. Just gonna grab that, lift up, turn off, wait for everything to come out the back. Here we are. Ooh, we can't. Oh, that's interesting. We can't. That's new, because in Farming Sim 19 we used to just be able to dump all of it, which was interesting. Right, so let's pipe out, shall we? And then we'll hop into the Fergie. Start up the Fergie. I have a feeling this isn't attached. It should be. There we go. So I want to turn this off so we can hear the startup sounds of the Fergie. Oh, is everyone ready? Oh, beautiful engine sounds. I'm loving the new engine sounds and the gear clicks and everything else of the new game. It's really, really nice. Right, let's see if we can do this in first person. I should be roughly a bit forward. There should be underneath the thing. Yeah, a little bit too far forward. Right, let's go and turn on the harvester. Because I would imagine this needs to be on. Yep. So there we go. So we'll fill that, and then we'll go and put the header on the header trailer, which will be lovely, and then we can put all of this away. And then we'll end the episode off with selling that, what was this, wheat, I think it was? So yeah, let's see if we can put this on the trailer. I think the loading side is this side, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ooh, right, let's see if we could do this, chat. This is going to be difficult because I never used to use the header trailers in 19, but we'll have a look to see if that should be it. I'm a little bit too far forward, actually. Actually, I'll buy some margin, actually. So what does it look like from here? Ooh, okay. That looks a lot different to when I did it in the farm across the road from me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that should be on, hopefully. But yeah, I never used the trailers, the header trailers, for the simple reason being, and we'll slot it in here if it can fit. Reason being is because of every time you go around with a header trailer, or the headers would just fall off. Just for the simple reason being was that there was no straps. Farming Sim 22 straps for all vehicles is now base game, which is absolutely bloody fantastic. I can also fold this. Oh, I need to start the engine to fold. That's a really good feature because normally we could just fold. There we go. With the engine not running. Oh god, that's a little bit finicky. Right, let's head over and grab one of the John Deeres. Here, look, we'll do some cultivating, why not? Let's hear the John Deere startup sound, because this is going to be really nice. Ooh, I've noticed there's a little bit of pop in the thing. Is this attached? That's already attached. Lovely. Yeah, so I've noticed there's a little bit of pop in the John Deere one, which is interesting. I want to see if the radio works. So this will go dead quiet for you guys, but for me... Oh, it doesn't. That sucks. Okay, so that would have gone dead silent for you because of copyright reasons and all the rest of it. But, right, let's lower. Oh, in the wrong tool. Lower the tool. There we go. I love how the mirrors, you can actually see some of the mirrors now, which is nice. Because in 19 they just used to be like pixeled things. There we go, a little bit further on. There we go. Yeah, right. Let's go and do a couple of these, and then we get to seeding. We'll seed the next field. But yeah, I think that with the feature of the mirrors, I still think that that cars are not a thing in the mirrors. I think that's still a thing, which I clicked the wrong button. Which is very upsetting because it would be really, really nice to have them work. There we go. I wanted to lift it and I pressed the wrong button. It would be really nice to have a feature where you could actually see all of the cars. That would be lovely and interesting. Because I think for immersion that would just be the thing that sets it over the top. So obviously I can do this in first person because of doing this a lot in 19. So let's go and time lapse the rest of this and we'll be back in a bit. And here we are getting the last final bits that we missed whoop. I don't know why the whole thing was running, but okay. I don't remember, unless the button's been remapped to something on the steering wheel, which is going to be interesting. And here we go, the last little bit. There we go. So we've done some harvesting, we've done some cultivating, which is absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to slap this this tractor in here. I want to try and use the mirror, but I don't think the mirrors are going to be of much use, really. Yeah, it's somewhat difficult to get all of the mirrors all done and everything else. It's a lot easier just to turn around, but there's no quick way to turn around, which kind of sucks. There we go. So I'll cut this off, and then we're going to do the other John Deere, which is this lovely, beautiful beast. This is the medium-sized tractor, I believe. Don't quote me on any of that. Oh, I love how the forks fold up, which is really, really nice. I quite like that. Right, so we currently have wheat, I think, is in the back. Let's quickly go and run into seasons real quick, which is up here. We're not currently at wheat stage or planting season yet. We've got a bit longer for that. What we could do is canola. I believe canola is still just harvest the stuff. I believe. Let's have a look. The lovely feature about this is now that we have packs, it's absolutely amazing. So if you're ever stuck on something, you can just run in here. Yeah, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, canola is still a base crop, a grain. So yeah, we can still use all the stuff that we have currently, which is absolutely fantastic. So what we could do is go into our control settings. We can unfold the Cedar, which I don't think does anything because I don't think this Cedar folds. Oh, that moves on the end, the edge. I believe they are for, or this wheel that comes up and down, I believe that is for putting down lines for fertilizing. I think, don't quote me on that. Maybe one of you farmers that would watch this series would be helpful and come help us with that. Right, so we're going to put down canola because canola is within planting season right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put canola in the ground. So let's come up onto the field. I think round about there. Just a bit more forward. There we go. Right, so let's. We've unfolded. Well, we don't really. I don't think we need to unfold. Oh no, I do actually need to. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Right, let's turn it on. Oh, the engine roar on that. Gee. Right, now let's lower it. Right, and we should, if I start going forward, start planting. And we are. Look at that. So let's come back. Oh, the ground textures on this is so much nicer. I am going to go a little bit faster. I don't know what any of the actual like real life speed stuff is for all the different tools. I would love to learn and love to know what all of the different stuff is, because it will be very interesting to figure out. There we go. Oh, look at that. You can actually tell the difference between cultivated and drilled, like really, really well now. Yeah, so I think the spread is about here. Might be a little bit more. Yeah, just about there. So we'll do this, and we'll come back once all of this is planted. Here we go. We're on the last lovely stretch, so just the last little bit now, and then we'll hop in the Massey Ferguson. There we go. The last little bit. So we'll. Ooh, I wanted to turn that off, not disconnect it. But right, let's go and get into the Actually, no. I want to take this John Deere actually, instead of the Ferguson. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop this in here if I can. A little bit of a tight squeeze. Oh, the lovely. So let's lower it down, disconnect it. Oh, disconnect it. There we are. There we go. The lovely sound changes from building to building is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh, we left this running? Oh God. Right. So the reason why I want to take the John Deere, oh that's nice, the John Deere instead of the Massey Ferguson is just because of beacons and because we'll probably be going on the road anyway. So let's turn this off. There we are. So I'm going to try and not warp everywhere during this season. I might even turn it off. Oh, I missed my steering wheel. There we go. So let's back up a little bit. I don't know where the thing is. Where is it? It's over there. So we're should see how good our backing up skills are. Is it in view yet? No. Probably because we're nowhere bloody near it. So that's the thing about having the joysticks on the thing as well is... Oh, I see it in the rearview mirror. We're not aligned very well, but it will be okay. Roughly there should do it. Hey, that was genius. Right. So in here we have, what's that, wheat. So let's see where we can go and sell the wheat then, shall we? So yeah, this is going to be the last thing we do. So we can go to buying. So the Goldcrest Valley is probably going to be the best place. So let's tag the place. Let's come back out. So there should be a massive green thing somewhere on the map. No? Did I deselect it? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Wheat, this, tag. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Ah, it's over there. There we go. It's right in front of us. So let's head over in that direction then. So I believe the speed limit on here is like 35 or something. So we're gonna have to have beacons on if we're gonna do this legitimately. There we go. Oh, I've just realised I'm in the wrong lane. There we go. I'm actually going to make the map bigger because I don't know where we're going. Oh, actually no, we do need to... I don't know where we're going. There we go, let's quickly look in the map. Oh yeah, we've got to go all the way over here? Is that what... Yeah, that's the... Okay, so we would have been better off actually coming down here. Yeah, so let's... I forgot that that no longer works. So let's turn down here then. It feels really weird to be on the opposite side of the road because this is obviously the American map. So we're on... I mean, I believe all of the maps are all this side of the road. Because they're all the European maps are on this side and so is the American one. But in England we actually drive on the left, which confuses a lot of people whenever I say that. But yeah, we drive on the left. Our cars are right-hand drive, so we sit on the right-hand side of the car. But yeah, it's interesting how we all just sit on the opposite side of the car. Right, I'm gonna whiz down here and we'll come back in a mo. Okay, so we're just arriving here. This is going to be very tricky. So I've just seen the train go past. Yeah, I don't really want to use the trains that much, but the sell point is all the way down here. So it looks like if we ever do wheat... Invisible wall. No. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Let's go up here then and go round. This is going to be very interesting then, because I don't know how we would sell on the train tracks then, unless we have to go through the train. So here, let's go back on the road then. Yeah, because in Farming Sim 19 there was no limit of where you could go. You could just literally sit on the train tracks if you wanted. And it looks like, as I go around everything, it looks like you have to use the trains, which I think we've got turned off. Can we hop over the fence? Nope, it's not a thing. 19 was notorious just for jumping over shit. It really was. Well, that's interesting then, because I don't know how to sell this unless we go to another sell point. Very interesting. How do we get to... how do we get this on the train then, in that case? I mean, imagine we could sell it here, I guess. Because I would imagine they take wheat here. Let's have a look. This probably won't give us the best price. It's probably the cheapest price on the map, but we'll see. Oh, the sounds for everything. Right. Oh, yes, they do. Right, so let's unload, shall we? Watch the unload process. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. I want to hear the... Oh, the clunk of the pistons now is so good. Right, and on that note, I don't know how much money we made. But we'll see. So obviously let's go back, head back to the farm. Actually, no. How much time do we have left for this episode? I think we have too much. Too much longer. Okay. So yeah, we're probably going to end off here then. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to head back to the farm, and then the next time you see us, we'll cultivate the next couple of fields and go from there. So for now, unfortunately, I'm going to love you guys and leave you. Oh, enjoy nature. Lovely sign. I'm going to love you guys and leave you, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.